So welcome back to my channel. This is Dom and an unboxing, but with a bit of a difference, a bit of a charitable connection. So Plastic Crack team were contacted by Don Ayres, who's one of the organisers of the extremely successful Adepticon show in the US. I think it takes place in March. And he contacted and said, look, part of what we do, we have a charity auction during the show, and we'd like you guys to participate. And we sort of thought, okay, fantastic, very happy to do it, but you know, there's four of us, well, three of us and Ken, and we thought, how do we work this? And so what we came up with, the idea was that Don would arrange for a starter army, a SAGA starter army, to be sent to us from Gripping Beast. And what I suggested was that we'd do a sort of handoff thing, so a relay. So I would start by doing the base painting, getting the basics done, because that's what I do, basics. I would then hand it over to Martin, who will tart them up, make them look really nice, because he's the one with all the glamour. Get it all look nice, pristine, do a bit of highlight work, etc, etc, maybe work on the shields. And then we'd hand over to the master of basing, Mr. Stee, to try and, you know, bring it home with beautiful, beautiful precision. Maybe even use some cork, who knows. Obviously Ken's going to sit there and tell us all off for doing it wrong, or say there should be more trains involved, or what have you. But we'll let him off this time, because he's obviously in the process of moving home, and he's got other things on his mind, and we don't want him to have a divorce. So the box has arrived. So here we have. This is what this is. This is the box from Don. He's organised for Gripping Beast to send it to me direct. I don't really know what it is. So I'm going to reach over the camera and I'm going to open it up. Try not to slice my hands open. And we'll see what we have. I'm a little nervous, I won't lie. Oh gosh. Ah, look at this. He knows us well. This is a Crusader Army. Beautiful thing. So it is a 4-point mixed Crusader warband, which looks to have, move the camera, there we go. Looks like we've got 1 point of warriors, 8 figures, we've got, which are the infantry. We've got 1 point of bow-armed warriors. We've got 8 mounted Hearth guard, which are 2 points, and that gives us our 4 points. So we have and a warlord, obviously. So it's a warlord, 8 mounted Hearth guard, 8 warriors, with various side weapons, and 8 warriors with bows. This is going to be fun. Have a quick look at the metals. And they are metals as well. Bliss. I do like it. I'm going to upset the rest of them, but I do like a bit of metal. So here we go. There are the archers. Just look like the bows need to be attached. They look really nice, actually. Really nice indeed. Here's the mounted knights. First lot of them. They should be fun to do. I'll come back to him. There's the foot warriors. They look good too. Very Arabic-y looking. Very much in keeping with the Crusade theme. What's that? Horses? So they must be the other riders there. That's weird. They put one lot of riders in the bag with the horses and one lot separate. So these guys are much more armoured by the look of it. Yeah, good stuff. Oh goodness. And there's the rest of the horses for them. And there is the Warlord. Got his gob open like Ken on Monday night. Fantastic. Well, I better get on with it then. I better get these undercoated and start putting the first coats on. I'll let you know how I get on. Okay, so I've spent the last week or so painting these fellas up, or at least getting to the undercoat stage. So we have here the big man, the general, and you'll see I've, well, hopefully you'll see, this light isn't fantastic, but it's okay. You'll see that I've tried to sort of take the spirit of the PCP colours. So I've got purples, light blues and blacks, which is kind of the logo, and used them throughout this army. So I hope Martin's good at highlighting those colours, because that's what he's got. So the big man here, so he's got a purple and light blue tunic. Haven't done the shields because that's Martin's job, but the horses are obviously done. I haven't highlighted the horse at all. I haven't highlighted anything. I've just, that's my bits to get them underway. So that's what I've done. Normally see these guys on, when I play Saga, most of the generals are on a round base, but this fella came on a circular base. So I haven't stuck these ones firmly down. They've just been with Yoo-hoo glue for the cavalry, because I don't know what Steve's going to do with the basing when he gets them. The mounted Hearth Guard, I mean, they're largely chainmail, so they're fairly simple to do. Again, brought the purple and blue in there. This guy's got a bandana or something around his helmet, which is striped. Let's pick up another one here. This is more of a Normandy type one. Big kite shield. Just a cloak on for him. So that's them done. They were very straightforward to do. Knights are always fairly straightforward to do. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of those, plus the big man is the two. That's 2 points plus the officer basically for this army. Then the foot soldiers, there's 8 of these fellas. Now I have to say these were biatches. Not this one. This one was actually quite straightforward, because in their infinite wisdom, gripping beast, and I do like their figures, but the weaponry that goes in them is freaking awful. So this guy has his spear moulded on. Easy peasy peasy. I've done them black and purple, as you see. Now the rest of the guys, however, you have to drill out the hands to fit the weapons in, and these spears are very soft as well, quite bendy. So they're absolute bitches. So I mentioned this on the PCP one Monday. I started with a pin drill, went to a big sort of hand drill, and then eventually got my electric drill out to drill out these hands. And some of the hands were very, very difficult to, I had to remodel them and all sorts of things. And I haven't done actually the very best job, but you know, it's as good as I could do, really. This guy, for instance, I mean, this hand was awful after I'd finished with it, and I filled it with green stuff and all sorts, but I don't know. Hopefully Martin can revive that. But there's 8 of them. You can see I've done them black and purple this time, with the spears being light blue to bring that colour through. And then, of course, the archers, another point. These guys have gone black and light blue with their trousers, or pants as our American cousins like to say, as purple to bring those colours through. Whoops. And I like the bowmen, actually. I think the bowmen are great. Again, it's bizarre modelling for these. They've done the characters are very nice. I like the animation. This one's very good. But the hands holding the bow were separate. That was the only bits that you had to model, which seems a bit weird. But yeah, they'll do. So that is the PCP SAGA Army underway. I've done my bit, which is the base coat, and they've also had a wash over the top. And now I'm going to package these up. Right, that's all packed up in a box. I've done some transfers that Martin might want to use as pennants or what have you. I've just done them, done a variety of sizes there using the PCP logo. Give them a few options. May want to use them, may not, but I thought that they're using the home printed transfer water slide transfers. So I'm going to box this up, ready for Martin. Right, there you go, all packaged up. Over to you, Martin.